But first I want to get straight to something that so shocked me today. There's a sickness coming over our universities, a savagery that threatens not just Jews, everyone who still believes in our civilisation. That's just been made so clear by two student leaders who went on the ABC and declared they supported Hamas unconditionally. Now, when Hamas terrorists last October 7 slaughtered 1,200 Israelis, raped many women, kidnapped 253 people, I thought the atrocity was so plainly evil that only the depraved would excuse it. After all, I've seen footage so horrible I can't show you here. I mean, civilians being shot dead, beheaded, raped so badly their pants were filled with blood. I saw the broken body of one young woman driven through Gaza in triumph as howling Palestinians punched it or hit it with sticks. Just hear them cheering. Now, for a short while, indecently short while, anti-Israel activists would at least say they couldn't condone what happened, before going, blah, 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 But now look. On Monday, two students went on Canberra ABC radio to explain why they were running an encampment, a protest one at their ANU university, against Israel. One was Beatrice Tucker, that's the woman on the left, an encampment organiser and representative last year on the ANU Student Association. Now, after speaking with utter certainty and equally utter ignorance about evil Israel, she was asked if she at least condemned Hamas.
You've also got to send a message to Hamas to release the hostages, don't you?
Well, I actually say that Hamas deserve our unconditional support, not because I agree with their strategy.
You can't condemn what Hamas did in October last year?
I will not condemn what Hamas did. We must be unconditional, but we must be critical also,
Luke?
right?
No, I did not condemn.
Well, the other person you heard there saying he didn't condemn Hamas either, that was Luke Harrison, the ANU Student Association's education officer. Heaven help us all. You can't condemn even rape? I asked Tucker, I asked Harrison, how is rape ever justified? And murdering, deliberately murdering teenagers at a music concert as Hamas did that day, October 7. I've seen and filmed their faces, the photographs of the dead at the place that they were murdered. And you can't condemn that either? Unconditional support instead for the killers? Good God. What is the climate now that even support for Hamas is freely expressed on the ABC? It's said increasingly also in protests in Britain, the US and Canada. Now, warning, this is obscene.
Not terrorists, they are resistance fighters, they are freedom fighters, and they are heroes for a new world. October 7th changed the world because October 7th not only threw the mask off of these imperialist states who use language of human rights in order to invade countries and depose their leadership and destroy self-determination, but what it also did is it showed that Palestine is almost free of Zionism from the river to the sea.
Jewish women are way too ugly to be raped on here, and they may be with a condom.
It's disgusting what's going on. And I wonder if this shameless support for Hamas and this contempt for Jews is now possible here because our government, particularly the Albanese government, has been so weak in denouncing the anti-Semitism that it's now swept over us like fires from hell. Or is it because maybe our police have been equivocal as well, as we saw again when a pro-Palestinian extremist, already charged with kidnapping and torture, reacted like this when Jewish reporter Avi Yemeni of Rebel News tried to interview him about recent violence at that protest outside the Victorian Parliament.
I'm gonna get you. You're gonna what? I'm gonna get you. What are you gonna do? Leave. What are you gonna do? Leave. What are you gonna do? Leave. What are you gonna do?
Hey, don't touch him. You came my way.
I don't get involved in that.
You probably should, though. He's out on bail for kidnap and torture.
There's this kind of hatred now more possible also when a Macquarie University academic can clap along as children she's been encouraging chant their war cries.
Intifada, Intifada, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
And today, I read that Melbourne University's Vice-Chancellor, Duncan Maskell, he's abruptly quit his new job. He only took it last year. And I'm not surprised, having seen him also hounded by anti-Israel students as he walks to his office, for instance.
You should answer to students, but students, right? You should answer to students. You're the vice president.
You shouldn't tell me what to do, I don't think.
At his office, there's been no peace either, not from the protesters with their bullhorns and fire alarms, shouting abuse and war cries and demands.
Up with liberation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Down with occupation! Up with liberation!
I don't wonder if he's feeling under some pressure. I mean, I just wonder whether the Vice-Chancellor's children are safe from such protesters who feel such a licence to bully. Are any of us safe from extremists so in love with power that they refuse even now to condemn Hamas?